Welcome to the meditation practice. Naturally, take this opportunity to allow that body in adjustment to find comfort. Naturally recognize your value and purpose through all your actions and interactions. As one chooses to delve within the self during this practice, thereby noting the rhythms that shall enhance that state of stillness within. Encourage the facial muscles to find adjustment, thereby the eyes relaxed can focus inwardly. The breath flows for the next few moments consciously through the lungs in full animation. And with each exhalation, the lungs clears as much spent breath prior to the exchange that follows. And with this purposeful intention of insight, send light to all who have brought this life to clarity in maturity. Imagine, if one can, from the first impressions that found the mind through to this very moment in exchange, all the variables that have gently adjusted the coding within to enhance your personality, which has chosen to take quality time at this moment for your purposeful stillness and refinement of insight. Trust that you are always loved. Go within. Allow those arms to find freedom in relaxation, preferably the palms facing upwards. Naturally, as always, allow the spine to find correct alignment. Thereby, each vertebra adds balance to the next and the previous in symmetry. And when appropriate, upon the completion of the exhalation, return the breath to a natural ease and rhythm. And thus, the body can become the vehicle of full assimilation of the pure light of all existence in recalibration. In the mind, visualize that you are sending a thought to the higher self to bring down into the mind, into the head, into the body, into this entire physical realm, the pure light of refinement, incoherence, integration, and ascension. And in turn, with each thought and exhalation, release all the baggage within out and hand it over to a higher force of advanced intelligence that is in tune with you, that shall debrief and purposely discharge the previously assimilated frequencies. You are loved. And throughout this practice, allow the entire body to further rejuvenate with this life essence that exists in all space. Here purposely choosing to visualize its cascading momentum flowing and flooding your entire being in love and light. You are loved. Even at times of challenge and adversities, you are always guided. Sense that life force flowing along that spine, thereby the crown center finds illumination in guidance and support and strength. Recognize the influence of thought upon all interactions that flows through your life in every moment. You are loved. Continue to sense the cascading effervescence of love flowing effortlessly through your entire being, refining inner stillness, where one can sense the pure essence of the self within the self of the self of the self, of light and love. One is connected to Mother Gaia, Mother Earth, Mother Nature in this physical form. Allow this life essence to flow effortlessly through each cell, subatomic particle, each muscle, gland, organ, the entire physiology, anatomically, physically, psychologically, emotionally. You are loved. Allow this moment to enhance your self-worth with that inner smile of gratitude, in appreciation for all that awaits a mind that is clear without distraction, in perfect stillness of integration. You are loved. Through all life's experiences, one finds greater awareness in connection to the true self in its full expression. You are loved. And trust in the power within the mind that is with you to your advantage as you choose now to allow this divine essence to permeate through your entire being. With each breath, let it cascade through your entire energetic field of resonance and distributes out through your entire physiology, anatomy, and hand over all your stresses, burdens, discomforts, and misalignments out to a high force that is more than capable in assistance in defragmentation to your advantage. You are loved. Every cell within that human anatomy has a purpose for your expression in human form. Imagine if one can reflect back upon a time when the personality felt challenged and note as to how that personality dealt with that challenge. But now, with greater wisdom in support, how would one add guidance in support as the mind reflects upon that experience within a stillness? You are loved. And if an event finds the mind from this moment forward that had in past interactions caused misalignment, what words of wisdom and thoughts of impression shall you now choose to seed within the subjective mind, thereby in refinement of maturity, it shall be there in support automatically with greater insight and wisdom. You are loved. Note from your perspective as to your relationship between the physical reality, the emotional interactions, and the mental constructs in emotional responses. Yet take the mind one step deeper within, where you are much more in tune with your higher divine nature that is not limited to those human variables in experiences. This is the aim of meditation. This is the aim of seeking stillness. This is the outcome of realization. You are loved. Each soul finds favor for itself through each impressions, be it subjectively or objectively, as the whole mind finds perfect entrainment within the matrix of all existence, as you are perfect in conception. You are loved. Take this moment to cradle the inner child within you that perhaps still needs care and reinforcement that it is loved. You are loved. Now imagine that body that you are lovingly occupying at this precise moment has found a state of balance due to your directive. Now allow that body to find stillness as the natural rhythm of the heart and the breath finds coherence. As you choose now to expand the mind, just as that body rests in sleep and the mind drifts into slumber, here it is conscious in expansion. You are loved. And imagine that as you choose to allow the essence to further awaken in expansion, that you're delving into the depth of the ocean of the greater overself known as the divine consciousness of all existence and creation. There, at your bidding, the mind shall assimilate what it feels appropriate for this moment in time of your life exchanges via experience in forward momentum. You are loved. And when we review the term that's loosely expressed in human context as love, explore the depth of that term into unconditional acceptance of your pure omnipotent self. Now imagine if that essence finds favor from this moment forward via all your thoughts, emotions, actions, and reactions. What awaits? The bliss of connection in attunement. It is stated that all emotions that one senses in expression finds itself due to the release of certain opiates from the human glands in expression. Imagine the unlimited variables that is accessible to you 24/7. And in turn, if one was to extend beyond the physical anatomy by expression, imagine the influence of the essence of divine expression beyond human constructs in contour. It is available now. And all is needed is for you to relax, expand, and allow yourself to lovingly merge effortlessly back to the source of all life. In exchange, you are perfect in every way. Go within. And trust that if thoughts find distraction, it is only the lower mind in support that is simply replicating past habitual responses, which is now being refined. Thus, in refinement, thought shall be your greatest support in focused attention without distraction. You are loved. One who has always existed, an immortal essence being expressed via what one could assume as a linear personality trait that is assumed as mortal. But that is an illusion. You are immortal, as you have always existed and shall always exist. Thus, through this illusion of human expression, one finds the dreams of expression until one chooses to awaken from the dream within the dream of the dream of the dreamer. Go within. You are loved. And if one allows the mind to sweep the divine essence through your entire state now, the body instinctively finds healing to one's advantage on all variables. Go within. You are loved. Relax that body. Expand the essence within the mind and invite distillation to flow effortlessly via the ebb and flow of coherence in perfect balance attunement. Relax that body. As though if one may choose to use certain human thoughts in constructs of acceptance, that at this precise moment, the Archangel of Love has expanded its wings around your entire physiology in love, guidance, support of enhancement. You are loved. Thus, take a moment to explore how the mind chooses to allow this concept to enhance your state of grace. The divine archangel that's allocated to your soul in incarnation is surrounding you now with pure light and love. Allow it so. Go within. You are loved. Allow it so. Go within. In the knowing that you are deserving and loved. The essence of the spark of your creation is perfect. All human experiences found the mind for your own awareness of your own greater overself and expression. Imagine that. Just as the colors exist for you to embrace the beauty of the reflection of the colors, as without your participation the colors do not exist. Imagine that you can now expand the mind into the finest spectrums beyond the human senses within its multi-dimensional variables encoding perfect alignment. You are loved. Go within. As you release at your bidding any thoughts, emotions, and impressions that had caused misalignment somewhere along the sojourn of life experiences. Allow the inner light of pure divinity to be expressed purely, unconditionally now, unperturbed. Let it expand out, brighter than any sunlight that you could imagine. You are perfect as you are. As we extend this to every soul in all variables of experience that we have encountered throughout all of our sojourns in experience, as you are loved, allow the mind the freedom of this expression. If one was to review the mind of a human being, one would find the mind often limits itself due to the conditionings of its programming. Here we are clearing any limitations. Knowing that your mind is omnipotent, all-powerful. You are loved. And the mind will attract to it whatever experiences that the subconscious mind has placed within the programming in regards to its reflection upon its own virtues. Reflect pure divinity within your state of being now. as you choose to be one with the one of the one who is one. Perfect. And let this echo through your entire essence in existence that you're more than comfortable to embrace this life without this life limiting the mind in embrace. Remind yourself, you're more than comfortable to embrace this life without allowing this life, with its human constructs and limitation, to embrace you in limitations. Thus, as you set yourself free, you set the mind free, you set the personality free, and you set yourself free in human form. Imagine that. Let that resonate through your entire being. And allow the state of pure love to be instilled within your being for full expression within you. Imagine that. Go within. As the angels of light continue to add support, empowerment, and upliftment within your being, you are loved. Imagine the future self smiling lovingly back at you from a parallel reality, in gratitude for your seeding in positive impressions of light and love and reconnection. As you weave your way through your entire being in conscious integration and awakening, you are loved. Allow every cell within the physical body to be charged with this divine essence. Allow every spark of the energetic field within your grid of experience to be recharged with this light of upliftment. Allow your entire subtle bodies in connection and communion to further reinforce those natural attributes of upliftment. As you sense the divine connection further being refined within your core. Perfect symmetry, harmony, and light. As you relax, as you let go, and be embraced. Perfect. You are loved. Go within. You are loved. Whether one is awake throughout the day or take time in relaxation, in contemplation or sleep, allow the subjective mind to be so well imprinted within these constructs that 24/7 the mind continues to further refine in integration the refined essence of pure light and love. For the rest of this sojourn in life, for your imminent reunion with the self at the next crossroad in exchange, as you are loved. Now take a moment to visualize your heart center blooming in full glory of light and love. Imagine your third eye center in full communion with the higher centers, and thus the higher virtues now cascades down to all those human aspects that allows you to interact in human form, and grace as you connect to Mother Nature consciously. And in turn, Mother Nature now shall further integrate these synchronicities within your energetic field balance. As you are who you are, perfect. And that shall echo through this whole planetary grid to assist in greater support for all sentient beings. You are perfect. So consciously now, sense connection purposely to that physical body in full integration. Take a moment to deepen the breath in full gratitude for who you are, what you are, and where you are. Let that love flood your entire mind. Thus you can see your reflection and you state to yourself, I love thee, I love thee, I love thee. And thus, as my voice moves into the stillness, until our next interactions, allow the vibrations of connection to continue to enhance each other for the greater good of all that is all perfect. You are love.